Alright, so today I'm doing obviously this makeup look. It's going to be kind of like a get ready with me video. I am talking about like social media and the effects of social media, kind of like a chit chat. But mainly I'm focusing on this palette here. It's the Kathleen Lights and ColourPop collaboration palette, which is on my eyes right now. So yeah, just keep watching to see how I achieved this look. So the other day I was having this deep conversation with my friends, just kind of about like Instagram and the power of social media, kind of like what it's done and how it's changed us. You know, I occasionally do take a break from just being on there in general because I don't know, I just feel like sometimes it's just too much. It's like information overload. In a blink of an eye, you can see people dying on there. You can see people getting shot. You can see, like, the other day I was on there and I saw, why am I using this tiny mirror when I have a whole nice big mirror? The other day I was on there and I saw a video of, they released a video of, I don't really know how to say his name properly, but XXX Extension, whatever. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but there was a video of him actually getting murdered, like the police footage or whatever. I don't know, and I just kind of feel like, why is this on social media? Like, it just feels like to me that Instagram has become something so different than what it originally was supposed to be for. Before, it was just such a genuine thing. You know, you share pictures of yourself, you share pictures of your life, your friends, maybe your art, your photography, your outfits, you know, if you were in something creative, whatever. And now it just sort of feels like this big competition. Yes. And even the people who are like not trying to be perfect, it's just, I don't know how to explain. It's just too much. Sometimes I just feel like it's a little exhausting. So I try to like, you know, limit my time on there and just kind of like control the things that I see. At one point, I unfollowed a bunch of people because I just, you know, I look at social media almost every day, basically every day, especially because of what I do for work. But I don't want to, every time I log on, I don't want to see some negative shit. You know what I mean? Like, even though I understand it's very valuable to know what's going on in politics, what's going on in the community, you know, all of that good stuff. I get it. I truly do get it. And I want to be involved and I want to know what's going on. However, I just can't take it. It's like my spirit. Sometimes I just have to just get off or have to unfollow people. And then when I want to know something or I want to know what's going on, then I'll go and look at it. It's like a news thing. It's like, you know, if you watch the news every day and it's always some crazy shit going on all the time and you're seeing people die on TV. Like, there was a time where it was censored out. They wouldn't actually show it. Like, you couldn't actually show a video of someone getting hung or like, and it's impactful to sometimes show images of the things that we don't want to see. I also get that too. You know, you can't sugarcoat everything because then people don't take it serious or they don't understand what's going on, whatever. But for me personally, I don't know. I mean, please tell me if anyone else ever feels like that. And even if it's not negative, I was just talking to my friends about this too. I just feel like it's such a distraction. Okay, this was not the right beauty blender for this. Don't do what I'm doing. You see, this beauty blender doesn't have like a point. It's like a little square tip situation. It's good, really good for like your nose, but it's not the best for your under eyes. But it's too late now. Anyway, I consider myself a very confident person, just in general, and I'm pretty sure that if you ask anybody who knows me personally, they would say the same thing about me. However, I feel like whether you like it or not, social media makes you sort of compare your life to other people. All right, now I'm going in with the Dream Street Kathleen Lights and ColourPop collaboration palette, whatever, that I really love. These are the colors that are in it. So pretty. Anyways, I just feel like whether you like it or not, whether you realize it or not, consciously or subconsciously, the things that we see on there affect us. I don't necessarily sit around and be like, oh my gosh, like my life sucks because I don't have a mansion yet and this person has a mansion and oh, why me? Life is so terrible. I do, however, sometimes find myself kind of feeling like I'm not as far along as I should be, or just kind of feel like maybe I'm moving too slow, or if I'm moving in the wrong direction, even things like that. And I just can't help but to wonder if I'm the only one who feels like that. I feel like there's no way that I'm the only one who feels that way. Because even sometimes when I talk to my friends and I say, oh, I'm sad, I'm just down right now because I feel like I could be doing so much more. And they're like, Shiva, you're already doing so much. Like, you're literally already doing so much. I don't understand what is making you feel that way. And I'm just like, I don't even know. I never used to feel like this. Like, I've always been a very ambitious person. When I really thought about it, what was the common denominator? Like, when did I start feeling like that? Like, when did those feelings really start bothering me? I realized that it wasn't until I really started getting on social media heavy. I don't ever remember feeling crazy. Not crazy, but I don't ever remember feeling like so moody. I just don't ever remember it being as frequent or as intense. So another thing, last weekend, I told my friend, I think I'm gonna chill on Instagram for a little, off Instagram for a little while. So I deleted the app, right? I shouldn't use this brush, sorry. So I deleted the app for that weekend. And I was like, you know what, this weekend I'm gonna focus on XYZ. I'm gonna handle some business that I need to take care of, and I don't need any distractions. Instagram is distracting. I'm gonna just chill off of it for a second. Do you know, I deleted the app. I was a lot more focused. I got a lot more done. I completed a lot more, but then I would have these moments where I would just go on my phone. I would pick up my phone and like go to hit the Instagram app, but it wasn't there because I deleted it, because I deleted the actual app off my phone. And I did it so many times, like subconsciously. If I'm not alone, let me know. Put it in the comments. Let people know they're not alone. I think it's something that we need to talk about way more frequently, especially with there being young kids on social media too. Like, imagine if you're in your 20s, okay? If you're in your late 20s, let's say, and you feel like social media distracts you or makes you feel some type of way sometimes. Just think about all of the kids who are now growing up on social media and haven't even experienced life without it. Like, just think about that for a second. There's kids who are growing up with the issues that we are dealing with. And that is why all these little kids are depressed and bullying each other and hurting each other and killing themselves and stuff. And then we sit around and we're like, well, why? Oh my God, that's so sad. Well, look at what their environment is. If you're getting on the internet every day, which you know they are because they ain't got nothing else to do. It's not like us where we have jobs and, you can't sit on Instagram, Twitter, They don't know any better. So it's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's a really deep thing. I don't know what's the solution. I don't have a solution, but my eyes are not done, y'all. Don't judge. When I used to work at MAC, I used to hate when people wouldn't want to. Usually I would turn people around so that they couldn't see themselves in the mirror. But sometimes people have attitude because they, want to micromanage you and see what you're doing. And it was so annoying because when people can see the process but can't see the final result, they're like, what's going on? This is too light. This is too dark. This is too... And you're like, politely, you're like, well, it's not done yet. Relax, ho. You know another thing I stopped doing? I stopped contouring my nose. I stopped contouring my nose because I started to notice, I started to want a nose job or feel like, oh, well, not that my nose is ugly or that there even is such thing as an ugly nose. But I started to, I don't know, I started to get uncomfortable with my nose. Like, I started being like, oh, my nose looks so good when it's contour. When it's not contour, I don't like it. Like, it doesn't look good, blah, blah, blah. So now I stopped doing that because I started to notice that wearing the makeup started to make me feel ugly without it. Like, if I didn't have my nose contour on, I wouldn't feel right. I don't like that. I don't ever want to feel like it's hurting me or messing up my mental state. You gotta protect your peace, people. Protect your peace. Something is making you feel bad or sad or not good enough, get rid of it. The world is already full, chock full of people who want to tell you that you're not good enough, make you feel like you're not good enough. And the last thing you need is any more of that. That's the way I see it. If Instagram is making you feel bad, delete it. Identify why it's making you feel bad so that you can really work on that bigger issue. But delete that shit. Don't sit around and let stuff drag your energy down. Why? For what? Whether it's a person, whether it's an app, whether it's a job, whether it's a whatever. At the end of the day, it's all a choice. You gotta protect yourself. Just like when you're younger and your parents protect you. When you get older, it's your own job to protect you. I should have trimmed these to fit my eye. That's just better than covering my whole damn eye up. Sorry, guys. After I put my lashes on, I always go back and pinch them. I pinch them like into my lashes, if that makes any sense. Okay, so lashes are on. I'm just taking a little pop of color. So I'm gonna put a teeny bit of there. Perfect for right here. I don't care what nobody say. My friends are like, you're so ratchet. What is that brush? Like, where'd you get it from? I'm not into the whole like, oh, I have the best brushes, or I only use Dior, or I only use, no, like, I'm not into that. My lips are really dry. What am I doing? I'm gonna just put a little bit of oil on my lips because they're not rocking right now. I'm gonna go over top of it with a little nude. I just doused myself in Fix Plus. These are the finished brows, the finished eyes, the finished lips, the finished contour. I'm just gonna quickly go change my clothes and then I'll finish my hair because this isn't gonna work. I'll be back. So this is the final look. I hope y'all had a good time talking to me, chit-chatting, and let me know if you have any questions, comments. Everything that I use will be in the description box, and hopefully I'll see y'all next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, please. No, seriously, I'm not joking. Please subscribe. If you enjoyed it, just hit the button, subscribe.